Well, how excited are you the nomination for Song of the Year?
Extremely excited. Just that whole batch. I keep joking. It's like I'll probably get girl crushed in the burn house with nobody to blame while they raise them up, you know. But she don't love you.
Did you originally have George Strait in mind for that song?
We did. I wrote it with Jen Wayne, and we just had a day to write. And I actually almost didn't write that day because I forgot that we were writing. And she called, and I'd already written twice that day in my former life where I got to write a lot. But she called and came in, and she was like, you know, my grandfather was John Wayne. I'd really like to write a cowboy song. And just honoring the cowboy. George had mentioned that he was doing the Cowboy Rides Away tour. You know, you always are like, well, that'd be cool to get a George Strait cut. You know, I've never had one, and I'm from Texas, and I'm a songwriter and a singer, and it's kind of one of those things you always chase. But we ended up somehow cutting up saying, yeah, she don't love you, yeah, she's just lonely, and then realized, wow, that's a serious line there, and wrote She Don't Love You in about 45 minutes.
Wow. Well, and you've been writing songs for a long time, since like 15?
Yeah. So I've been doing it for 48 years. And no kidding.
Boy, you look really good then.
Thank you very much. That's lotions. That's Cindy Crawford cream, you know. It's on infomercial on it. It works.
So I see.
I always love how a model is selling like beauty cream. Anyway, yeah, it is wild. Just my story. Everybody knows me as a songwriter first, and I'm honored to be known as that. But, you know, came to town wanting to be a singer and thought that you needed to write your own stuff to do it, and wrote. Got a record deal, but I had a lot of big songs just have a million miracles happen, and a few of them went to the top of the charts. Now we get to sing a lot of hits every night, which is awesome.
I had no idea that Friday Night could have been Lady Antebellum's.
Yeah, it was on their own night album, and Charles was always like, man, it's going to be the next single, and it never was, and the story was supposed to be because I was supposed to put it out and went to number one. It really is wild with a song. They have forever to be heard. You know, there's conversations in life. Sometimes you have to just be the certain age at the right night with the right beer and the right friend to have that conversation, and I think that's what songs are.
We won't be partying on a Friday night, but we'll be partying on a Saturday in front of thousands of fans. Where's your favorite place to play so far?
You know, anywhere that they're singing along is awesome.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at a concert?
Yeah, I mean, you see the fights and you're just like, dear Lord, y'all are drunk. Actually, the craziest thing I've seen at a concert, we were on tour with Dirk Bentley, and he pulled up 2 flight stewardesses and a pilot, but one of the girls decided to get sick on stage during Drunk on a Plane. And then Dirks proceeded to keep trying to show me the pool of
God.
Playfulness there during the show. Every time I went on stage, he's like, come on, man, look.
Embarrassing moment.
I dressed up like Cam the other night on tour.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I need to see pictures of that.
A yellow dress?
It's awful. It was Cam's joke, and she typically goes out on stage on Whiskey Lullaby, which it's a really serious song, and I love the song. And it was like, okay, I got a perfect prank for him. And so I dressed up like her, sat on the bar stool where she usually sits. She sang behind the bar, and I came out and lip sang it. I don't know if Brad liked it yet. He didn't say anything. I think he might have kind of smiled. The crowd thought it was funny. Basically, I think his wheels started turning on. We really, really have to get Eric's crew now. So I sing crickets and all kinds of awfulness on our bus, probably like dead fish, and it'll still be smelling when we get to y'all, probably.
I saw some stuff on your social media. When you're free time, you like to build stuff. You're like a little handyman.
I'm actually sitting outside of Home Depot right now, about to go in to make Brad's end of tour gift. That's kind of my tradition. I make an end of tour gift.
What are you making him?
I can't tell you yet, but you'll see it. I'll just tell you that he likes 1959 Corvette. I'll just say this is the hardest thing I've made in a while, and I'm not quite sure how to make it, so that's why I'm going to go wander around the halls of Home Depot. The School of Home Depot teaches you everything in life you need to know.
So I heard that your favorite thing is when the crowd sings along, and I can promise you Wild West FrogFest and Rodeo, you'll have thousands of people singing along because we're all high class, or at least we like to think so.
Heck yeah. No, y'all are awesome. You're high class for playing high class. The music video will be out soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but the video's really awesome. There's some fun little cameos of some artist friends of mine. I'm finally shaking it. I took the guitar off and shook it on stage, and shaking it on video now. Look out, Luke Bryan.
I was going to say, I believe
my brother's coming to get you.
I read something about you'd been to the Luke Bryan College of Sexology or something like that.
Something wild. I'm just like, dear Lord. I mean, shaking my butt. They got all kinds of things to say. It's awesome.
Well, we look forward to the show. Thanks a lot for taking time out to talk to us today, Eric, and
Hey.
we just can't wait.
Y'all are awesome. Thanks for doing what you do. I'm sure everybody loves y'all in the morning.